Alright guys, I am here with a match preview for MkDons versus Oldham Athletic. So if you might be wondering, I am in a different room. That's because I'm on holiday in Manchester seeing family, but I'll be back in time for Saturday because I'm coming back tomorrow. So don't worry, I'm recording this on Thursday and I'll be coming back on Friday. So don't worry thinking there'll be no match day vlog, because there will be. Don't you worry, there will be a match day vlog and I'll be there vlogging. So let's talk about the game. MkDons versus Oldham Athletic match preview. Well, I said that, but let's just get on with it. So Oldham Athletic, it is going to be a tough game. Really tough. Well, not really tough. It is going to be a very tough game. Well, that means really, doesn't it? But it doesn't really matter. But it is going to be tough anyway, because they have came up from National League and they've had experience in this league before, so it is going to be tough, but that's not going to stop me from being positive for the Dons, because we signed loads of, well, not loads, I'm exaggerating there, but we've signed great players. We signed players like Callum Patterson on Monday. I forgot. Well, I didn't do a video, my thoughts on that, but he signed on Monday, and then we've signed players. Aaron Collins, he's been quality in pre-season. Now it's the end of pre-season. Very quality player. And then we have Will Collar, Nathaniel Mendeslang, Rushton Hepburn Murphy apparently looks good. I think he looks good for the pre-season game, 2 pre-season games what I went to. Who else? There are other players, I'm just trying to think. But anyway, there's more players. I'm sure we'll do well with our old players in the team. We should have won the league last season with the players what we signed, like Liam Kelly, Lawrence Maguire, Luke Offord. Players had so much experience. Like Liam Kelly and Lawrence Maguire and Luke Offord had experience at Wembley, because Luke Offord played for Crewe Alexandra, and Liam Kelly and Lawrence Maguire played for Crawley. I think Rushton Hepburn Murphy was on the bench as well. So I don't know why they didn't come to us and do well. The only good players last season, I thought, were Connor Levin-Evans, Luke Offord and Lawrence Maguire. They were my top 3 best players who I thought, when Lawrence Maguire didn't have any injury problems. He was actually quite good. Don't criticise me if you don't agree with my opinion. It's my own opinion. We should have won the league. Also signing other players like Tommy Lee from Accrington Stanley. He's actually gone to Bradford now. He left us in the January transfer window to join Bradford. And Joe Pritchard as well. He was supposed to be good, but he obviously didn't work out as well. He was quite good actually, in my opinion, but he left anyway to join Oldham Athletic. Literally, I'm doing the match preview and he's joined Oldham Athletic, but he's left them now. I think, yeah, he's left them now, and then he's joined their biggest rivals, Rochdale, which I'm sure their fans are not happy about that. It's like Diallo Orsi, one of our old players from last season, who also played for Crawley. We have loads of old Crawley players in our team. He signed for our biggest rivals, AFC Wimbledon, which I wasn't happy about. Literally, when I saw it pop up, I was not happy, and I saw a lot of the fans weren't happy at all. And Crawley fans won't be happy because AFC Wimbledon are their biggest rivals. Anyway, back onto the Oldham Athletic game this Saturday. What do I think the score prediction? My score predictions, I'm very positive going into this, even though it is going to be tough. I'm going to go for a 3-0 Dons. Aaron Collins getting 2, and I think Callum Patterson's going to get one. That's my score prediction. That's my score prediction for the game. I think that wraps up the score predictions, but I think I'm gonna do talking about Oldham, like how they did in the playoffs. All I know about them is about their results was I know they beat Southend United in the playoff final. That's the only one I know because I watched that game and I didn't really watch the other games in the playoffs. But yeah, I saw they got promoted with Joe Pritchard was there at the time, but he's gone now. Literally, there were went 2-1 down in extra time and made a good comeback. It was like 3-2 or 4-2 or something. I can't remember now, but that was a great. Well, it's not the best comeback, but going 2-1 down in extra time and then getting 2 goals back in extra time. That's just good. It's a shame that the Dons can't. Usually can't come from behind. It's very rare when we did last season. Like we were 2-0 down to Cheltenham Town and then came back to 3-2. It's a very rare moment for the Dons. And Lawrence Maguire scored that 87th minute header. No, not header. It wasn't a header. I don't know what I'm talking about. 86th minute or 87th. It was quality. I was sitting at the front of that game. I don't usually sit at the front of the cow shed, but I was at the front of that game with my brother and my friend. I remember that, and I think I was on the highlights or something. That was quality. And then the season before that, coming back to beat Accrington 2-1. I think one of our old players, Jack Payne, scored a free kick in like the 75th minute, and then Joe Tomlinson scored a weldy in the 94th minute. That was just quality. That's good times for the Dons. I don't not like the bad times. Like the bad times being 4-1 up against Barnsley and bottling at 4-4. Max Waters scoring one of our quality best players who we had in the 21-22 season until the January transfer window. Scored 2 goals against us. I don't get our old players always score against us. It's quite annoying because sometimes they're not good for us, but they're really good for them, some of them. But some of them were really good for us and they go on to do well for their next club. But what really annoys me about Dan Kemp, he's played for Stevenage now, but he played for us. We signed him in the 21-22 season and we loaned him out the next season. We loaned him out in the middle of the season and then he came back, loaned him out to Swindon. He did really well there, and I think he did well at Hartlepool as well. So yeah, it's really annoying. But when he came back to us, from his loan spell, he was not good. It's because we was playing him on the right wing, and he plays like defensive midfield or central midfield or something. You should be playing him in his right position. I just don't get why when we do that. It's just quite annoying. It's got to be promotion this season. We can't just keep playing these players in their wrong positions because they won't do well. We need to play them in the right positions and they will do well. And I think it is going to be a positive season. I think we're going to get automatic promotion and win the league. And that'll be quality, you know. We need some good times. I've only been an MkDons fan since the 21-22 season. And I've never seen a promotion with us. I've seen one relegation. And when we was in League 1 and got relegated to League 2, that was horrible. So yeah, we need to get promotion this season. No excuses. I just hope we can go up. Anyway, I think that wraps up the video anyway. Match preview video. I'll see you on Saturday for Oldham Athletic at home. Come on, you Dons, up the franchise.